is up, you guys? This is Mini Superheroes Today.
Hey everybody, Jonathan here. It is the final day of BrickFair, Virginia. I'm only here for a little bit before I fly home, but there's still lots to cover, so let's get into it and show you the final pieces here at BrickFair 2022. Check out this Avengers Infinity War Wakanda mock. This is absolutely awesome. Reese built this, and he actually said he watches a lot of Mini Superheroes Today videos for custom tutorials, so thanks for that, Reese. Wish you were here. I know we talked earlier this weekend, but yeah, it's really awesome. We've got Thanos Yoda up here, because why not? Got Captain America getting ready to face down. We've got Vision and Scarlet Witch. Corvus Glaive just chilling out over here. I love that Hulkbuster. Of course, he's facing down Call Obsidian. The Wizard of Oz team hanging out back there. Then we've got the girls team up over here, and then all the Wakandan soldiers battling off against the Outriders. And of course, that awesome Thor scene is happening, so that's great too. So we just took a big old picture with all the Lego TikTokers that are here. Pretty awesome to get us all together in one room. Well, BrickFair is winding down, so we've got to have one more final meal with the Mini Superheroes Today Mafia. The new nickname this weekend. I'm not going to let it die.
You're in that, I guess.
So this is Solid Brick Studios Jedi Temple. I mean, this thing is absolutely amazing. Can't even imagine how many pieces are on this thing, but it did win an award here for Best of Star Wars, and rightfully so. All right, well, I'm home, and I laid out the haul here, and I literally can't even fit everything I bought onto camera, so this is going to be broken up into some segments to show you everything. Now, you can see I bought a ton of minifigures, and like I said, there's even some that aren't even on the screen here. I counted them, and guys, I lost count at 170 minifigures, so I probably bought at least 200 minifigures this weekend, which is kind of insane, but we're going to walk through everything I got. Like I said, we're going to have to break this up because there's stuff on the floor, so we'll change things out, but let's get the camera moving, and I'll show you everything that I got at BrickFair 2022. So let's start off with some stuff that fans gave me. My friends Nathan and Ken, Bricklore, ended up giving me these really cool Beach Boys trading cards that have swatches from Al Jardine and Brian Wilson's shirts. Of course, this isn't Lego connected, but you guys know I'm a huge Beach Boys fan, and they were so kind to gift me these, so thanks to Nathan and Ken. Our next gift comes from Evo, the Brickbuster, who literally made my sig fig as a custom. This is unbelievable, guys. Look how cool that he painted my logo on the back of the shirt. The MST initials are on the sleeve there. He did an absolutely phenomenal job making me into a Lego figure, and this is so cool. It's one of my favorite things I've ever been gifted, and on top of that, he gave me a really nice little display case for it too. So thank you so much to Evo the Brickbuster. JMW Productions ended up selling me this Doc Ock. Now, of course, this is Doc Ock from Spider-Man 2, and he gave me a really good price on it, and he said that he's a big fan of the channel, and he actually gifted me a Toby to go with it for free. So this is really, really awesome, and thank you so much to JMW Productions. I met a new friend, Andrew, who sold me this patch. This is from the Boy Scouts, and apparently Lego partnered with Indiana Jones for some reason to give away this patch. So this is really, really cool. I guess you actually had to earn it. They didn't, like, give it away, but I thought that this was really cool for my Lego Indiana Jones collection. Apparently there's 4 or 5 of these out there, so if you happen to have one and want to sell it, you know where to hit me. My good friend Slego, who of course you saw in all of the vlogs, gifted me this. This is a Legoland Factory Tour Duplo brick. Now, they actually gave away these Duplo bricks for different occasions over the years. I think they still do in some cases, but I'd never seen this before, and I thought it was particularly cool. And then another group of friends remembered me from last year that I collected Lego Indiana Jones stuff, and they gave me this one. This is from Legoland Windsor in 2009, so right at the tail end of the Indiana Jones theme. theme, but I did not have this, and I was so grateful to be gifted it, so thank you to those folks. This was not a gift, but this is pretty cool. For those that don't know, Lego actually started out making wooden toys, and this is a Lego block from the year 1935, from before they made bricks. So it's technically a Lego item, but it's not a Lego brick. How crazy is that? I also thought it was cool because I'm going to be 27 this year, so it was awesome to get the number 27 brick the year I turned 27, and my birthday is on the 27th of October. So lots of 27 synergy there, and I thought that this was a cool one to get. I got this 3D printed Lego ring, and it's pretty cool. I mean, like, literally, you could put a minifig on it. You could put anything you want on it. But, yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. Actual Lego ring. How about that? At the yard sale, I picked up this Lego Tatooine planet. Lego briefly did sets that came in these planets, and I think Sebulba's Pod Racer came in this one. But regardless, for $1, I thought this was pretty cool. Through all the different vendors and yard sales, I actually found not one, not two, but 3 Ant-Man microfigs. I thought those were pretty cool, and yeah, I couldn't leave them behind. It's always cool to get some animals for cheap, and I got all of these for like $1 a piece. So we've got Red from the Angry Birds movie, we've got a little hamster from Lego Friends, Flounder from Disney Princesses, and a turtle. For $1 a piece, I thought these were pretty cool too. For those that don't know, at BrickFair, you get this name badge that's on like a little magnet that you put on your shirt to verify. So you get to print one brick with anything you want on it. You get a BrickFair printed one, you get one with your name, and then of course I added a MiniSuperHeroesToday brick in there, and you get this networking event badge. So that's pretty cool. It's all included with your ticket price if you're an exhibitor. Way back in the day, like 2007, Lego did a battle pack. In fact, I think the battle packs debuted back then, but it was these Rebel Troopers. And we really haven't gotten very many Rebel Troopers over the years, so to get 4 in one set was pretty cool. And a buddy and I, we both bought one for $10. We were like, hey, if you buy one, I'll buy one, and that's how I ended up with this one. There was a dude there literally just selling empty boxes, and I thought that this was a pretty cool box. I thought it'd look cool on my shelf. It was open, so you could see there was nothing in it, but for $5, I thought it was a cool pickup. You guys will remember from the earlier vlogs that my friends and I decided to do a Secret Santa, and we'd all buy each other a little something, and my friend Ben got my name, so he bought me this Lego Sports NBA Collector's Pack, which is pretty cool. I do really like these, even though I'm not a big sports guy. I did like these a lot as a kid, so it's cool to get them again, and he got this one because there's a player from Memphis, and of course I live in Tennessee. There was a dude going around doing Lego trivia, and if you got the question right, you actually got a free set. So this is the set that I got for getting a question right, and yeah, can't argue with a free battle pack. This is one of my favorite things I got. This is a life-sized stud shooter. It's, of course, 3D printed, but it actually works. Like, if you click the button down, it literally shoots the stud out. And it's pretty cool, too, that on the back, you can actually put the stud onto the back. So that was really awesome. And, yeah, you guys should check out my vlogs to see more about this and where I got it. One of my more rare pickups was this awesome white Boba Fett poly bag from the Empire Strikes Back 30th anniversary. Now, this is super, super rare. It came out in 2010, and you can see it's sealed. The figure's never been removed from the packaging, and this one's definitely one that I think is only going to continue to go up in value, so I'm very, very happy to finally add this one to my collection. Speaking of sealed poly bags, I also got the Chrome Stormtrooper. Look how beautiful that figure is. He's sealed in the baggie. He's never been released. And this one is from 2009, so just the previous year. And you can see there was a sticker on there that said $140. Well, I asked the guy if he had any flexibility on it, and he said that he'd take $115, and I couldn't reach for PayPal fast enough. As if that isn't cool enough, my friend Slego actually sold me one as well, so now I have one in the package and one out of the package. It's super, super chrome. I really, really love this figure. It's crazy. He even has like a little bit of friction and squeak when you move his arms just because of the chrome plating on it, but it is definitely a cool figure. I've been after this one for quite some time, and I'm grateful to own it in and out of the packaging. At this point, I think the easiest way to show you the rest is just to kind of go on the hover cam. So let's start in the back here. We've got the Age of Ultron Hulk. Definitely a cool one. He was like, I can't remember, like maybe $11. Pretty good deal. We've got the Luke's lightsaber. I believe that this was an exclusive with the AT-AT UCS release. So that was cool. It's sealed, got a little bit of a damaged box, but overall definitely a good deal. I got this Hulk poly bag with the stickers, basically brand new just out of the package. I got it in a bulk buy with some other Star Wars figures for only $50. Like I said, though, I couldn't fit everything here, so we'll take a look at that in a minute. One of my favorite buys was the Ultimate Space Battle. This came out in 2005 with Revenge of the Sith. It has the box, everything inside was complete, and it came with an ARC 170 Starfighter, all for $250. Definitely a very, very good deal. After quite some time of hunting, I finally found Harry Potter with his disappearing cloak, the invisibility cloak. Speaking of cloaks, we have Spider-Man there, but I kind of have to go out of order here. This Spider-Man, all 3 Sylvies, the Gamoras, Scarlet Witch, Loki, 2 Falcons, 4 White Visions, how many? 5 zombie Captain Americas, Bucky, and the 2 Star-Lord T'Challas were always a lot. Somebody was just selling out their collection, and I said, hey, why don't I just buy all your Marvel figures? And he was thrilled to move them, and I was thrilled to buy them. So that was pretty cool to get all those in one sweep. That's a lot of figures right there. Anyways, in the back, we have Nebula, we have Magneto, 2013 or 2015 Thor, can't quite remember the year. I got this Harley Quinn out of a blind bag, just kind of a lucky draw, I guess. This Vision has the white stone, the blue stone in his head, which is the first version of Vision from Age of Ultron. Just kind of an interesting little tidbit there. Speaking of Ultron, we have an Ultron drone next to him. We've got 4 LOM next to him, or is that Zuckuss? I always get those two confused. Here we have the 20th anniversary Han Solo next to the classic 2007 Darth Vader. In front of them, we have Crossbones. Next to them, we have the original Skiff Han Solo. Next to him, we have Scarlet Witch and 2012 Iron Man. Moving up front a little bit, we have the 2013 Tony Stark from the Malibu Mansion. We've got the Polybag Rocket Raccoon, which, of course, on this channel, we love for those printed arms that come really handy for customs. Here we have Civil War Black Panther, definitely a cool figure these days, especially with the printing on that little horn piece up there. We're going to move past all the Marvel figures since we already talked about them. Back here, this Anakin may not look like much, and he really isn't, but I'm trying to get every Lego Star Wars figure, and I didn't have him yet, so I did need to get him. Up here, we have Clone Wars Luminara. For the same reason, I didn't have her. I needed her for my complete collection. We've got the Robin and Alfred from the old 2006 to 2008 Batman sets. That was a cool pickup. Here we have 2 Rebel pilots. Again, kind of like the last Star Wars figures. They're just ones that I was missing from my collection, so I'm trying to get them all, and I needed those random characters. This was a good buy. This is Indiana Jones, Willie Scott, and Short Round from the Shanghai Chase set from Indiana Jones. I made somebody an offer at the Minifigs swap, but they didn't want to take it, so they showed up at the yard sale, and I got all 3 for $20. That was a good deal. All right, so for our individual minifigures, this is where the stuff gets really, really good. Off my friend Slego, I got this really cool Commander Wolf from the Clone Wars. This was the last figure I needed that's like a Commander clone, so now I have every clone Commander that was ever made. Here we have Lando and Mon Mothma from the Home 1 set. I missed this one when I was a kid, so again, I'm trying to get all the Star Wars figures, so it was really good to get these to add them to the collection. Here we have a red protocol droid. I don't know his name, but again, it's just one of those boxes I needed to check. Here we have Yellow Jacket, which I'm really, really excited to get another of because there's a rumor he may show up in a Marvel movie again someday, so maybe his figure will go up in price if that's true. Here we have the Imperial crew member from the Ultimate Collector Series Super Star Destroyer. This one's cool because he has that really unique arm and leg printing, so definitely one to add to the collection there. Here we have Sabine, didn't have her yet, so I needed her, as well as this mining droid from the Solo movie. Here we have the TK droid from the Mace Windu set from the Clone Wars, didn't have him yet and needed him. Aunt Beru, I did have, but I never opened the set that she came in, so I got this one open for $15, which was a phenomenal deal. And we have this Republic Captain, which is from the Episode 1 set. Can't remember the name of it, like the Republic Frigate or something, so he was a really good buy. And this is definitely the best of the best up front here, guys. This is the light-up Mace Windu that came in the turbo tank, and he still lights up. It's kind of hard to see on camera, but he definitely still lights up. This came from H2 Brick. This is a like new, in quotations. It's not new, but it's very good condition. Captain Rex. I had to put the arms on him to make him mint, but that was really cool. I got him for $50 because the pauldron is a little beat up, the waist cape is a little beat up, but it's still a very cool figure. Got this classic Boba Fett. Don't remember what I paid, but he's a good one to have because he's going up in value. Excuse me. I got this Tobey Maguire Spider-Man and Green Goblin at a really good price. I don't remember what I paid for them, though. You know, when you buy 170 figures plus sets, it's hard to remember what you paid for everyone individually, but I know I got a good deal on them both. And this is Leia from Cloud City. Now, Cloud City's only going up in value, and Princess Leia is going for a lot of money these days, but I got it for under $100, which is a good deal. So, let's zoom out. I'm going to clear the table, and I'm going to put some new stuff up to show you what else I got, because we're not even close to being done. Alright, so I mentioned that set had an ARC 170 Starfighter. I got it built up, and it's good to go. It is missing one pilot, but whatever. Still pretty cool to have that included for that price. And I picked up a Mandalorian Battle Pack. I just really like these, and it was cool to get another one sealed. This is a lot of figures I bought all together. There was a lot of good DC stuff in here, and the dude I bought it from said he was just getting out of LEGO Superheroes, wanted to get into something else, and so I was happy to pick these up for customs and maybe even to sell on Whatnot later on. Similar to the last guy, somebody was just selling all their LEGO Superheroes figures in one big bag. This lot was $30, and I thought that this was pretty good for parts, and like I said, maybe even selling on Whatnot. I got all of these from my friend K-Town Bricks. If you ever see him at a convention, check out his awesome stuff. He's a good dude, but yeah, kind of bought all of this at a big lot price. I don't even remember what it was, but, you know, it's good to get these two Ant-Mans from Ant-Man and the Wasp, Kenobi, 2012 Black Widow, Iron Man 3 Iron Man, Chirrut Imwe from Rogue One, and just some really good stuff all around, for sure. Also, MC Bricks, McBricks, gave me this, and I wanted to say thanks to him. I found it while I was unpacking all the stuff, so it didn't make it in the earlier video segment, but here it is now. Really cool torso. Thanks, man. This entire bag of parts was only $10. There's some pretty good stuff in here, like this green clone helmet. You got two Death Watch troopers there, two Boba Fett torsos. Just some really good stuff overall for $10. And, you know, as a customizer, it's good to kind of pick through these and take out a couple pieces I want and probably just sell the rest. And finally, the last part of the haul is this lot of vintage figures and that Hulk I showed you from the poly bag. I got all of it for $50 together. Now, the big hitters here is Padawan Anakin, the original Darth Maul, original Count Dooku, Palpatine, Padawan Obi-Wan, and that classic Yoda. But there's some pretty decent stuff in the back, too, for army building. But for $50, this is definitely worth it. I mean, like, these two figures alone probably come to about 50, so that definitely made it worth it. But let's zoom out, and I'll give you my final thoughts on everything. Well, guys, BrickFair was a blast. The funnest part was just getting to meet so many of you guys, hang out with my fellow content creators, and the haul all comes after that. Thanks to everybody that came out and, you know, hung out with me at BrickFair. It was really awesome. Loved seeing everybody, and I'll definitely see you guys next year, but also thanks to everybody that's watched all the vlogs so far. If you want the full BrickFair experience, be sure to check out my last 4 days of vlogs for the whole thing and decide if it's worth it for you to come out next year. I think you'd have a great time. I'd love to see you there. And until next time, build on. Well, you made it to the end of the video. Thanks for hanging out with me today. And don't forget to hit like and subscribe and maybe check out one of my other videos listed here.